Welcome back to Hunter Reviews. Today we're breaking down episode 5 of Wistoria Wonder Magic. The episode was titled The Day of Departure. This episode was an emotional payoff the entire season that it has been building towards. And it really delivered on almost every level. So let's get right into it. The episode opens up with the central capital in awake during the Defenders attack, which happened last episode with I think the day that happened was called the Terminal Festival. Yeah, it was the Terminal Festival. The city is in recovery mode and the number are staggering, like really disturbing. Around 2,000 people were killed or injured in the attack, and to be honest, I thought the casualty count would be somewhere around like 100. Like if you watch, like a lot of shonen anime, like the numbers are never that high, you know. Like this was really a massacre, and the somber tone the episode opens with earns like every second of it. Behind the closed doors, the Magia vendors are actually in a high level discussion about who was behind the attack. The standout figure is Aaron, like Aaron the Old King, who is the strongest Magia vendor alive. He suspects that the attack wasn't the main event. It was like a preview, like a warm up for something he's calling like the Great Departure, the Great Day, the Day of the Near Doom. I think it happened 10 years ago, which raises some questions like what happened 10 years ago. This show is teasing a lot of timelines 500 years ago, 10 years ago. Like I really need some answers. Like too many things are happening at the same time, you know. But okay, but let's forget Aaron for a second because this episode gives us more about the absolute god, Zeo Thorzus Rainbow. Thorzus Rainbow. Did you know that he uses lightning magic and he wields the Thunder Emperor Spirit staff? He has the name sounds like he has every name of like a Greek god, Zeus, Thor, Thunderbolt. Like if you really didn't get it from like the name itself, I really don't know what to tell you. But like since like I think it was 2 episodes ago, like I've been a genuine fan of. I'll call him Zeus, Zeo. I don't know. I'll just it's either Zeus or Zeo. Like this episode kind of reminded me why I really like him a lot. The man has aura. Like among these bums, except for Opharia, like among the bums calling themselves the Magia vendors, he was the one willing to step up. So like he is to me my goat. Amid the recovery, Will is quietly falling apart. Rusty's apparent death left him like with a clear path or or a sponsor to reach the tower, and the weight of that loss is written all over his face. With like if you've seen the episode, you can tell. For real, but Euphoria really said let this kid have PhD before he graduates, like, and genuinely committed it because like get this, Rusty is on fire. So like she had no reason like to die right in front of him. And like where did she even come back? Like during like to be honest, I thought she would come back later, like in the during the fight, like till like Will like he survived or something like that. But like leaving him dead like that, that's really messed up. Like Will is out here carrying like the weight of like being the main reason like his friend, one and only true friend, died, and she's in the tower just looking down. What the hell is she looking down for? Like I know she's looking down after all, but like god damn. And now for what everyone has been waiting for is the graduation ceremony. Now, okay, before we get into like a lot of things, before we get into like the whole ceremony and things, I want you guys to think about this. Out of 250 students, only 49 people earned around 7,020 credits to actually graduate at Ascended Tower. Like, let that sink in. 6 years of magical academy education, actual mages with magic at their fingertips something we would really never had, and only 49 made the cut, like out of 250 people. Like, you're a bunch of bums, like, to be honest, the biggest bums I've ever seen. Like, now I understand why they resented we were like, this man was one credit short, I think. Like, you can fact check me on that, of graduating without magic. One credit. These students with like every advantage we didn't have and still couldn't clear, like, the bar was so low, 7,000. Like, god damn, you're a bunch of bums. Like, okay, like, really, what were you doing those 6 years? Like, 40, like 49 out of 20, like, I could have said like maybe like 100, like, past going to the door. 49 people. God damn. Lock in. Going, like, I know, like, graduating from like this academy will like get you great prestige, but like 6 years of doing nothing. God damn. Like, we got, like, everyone from the main squads kind of, we already knew that we're getting, like, graduating, but Will's name was not called out. Like, if you remember during the first grade, Professor Edward intentionally failed him, which I look, like, I understand what Professor Edward's logic on some level is. Like, he genuinely believes he's like protecting Will from like chasing a dream that can't be realized. Like, the road to the tower is brutal, and sending someone without magic, it kind of feels like setting them up for failure. But like, here's my issue with like with his logic. Like, who is Edward to like give to like make that choice for Will? Like, let him try and let him fail if on his own terms. If he's going to fail, then let him fail. At least he'll have like the closure of knowing that he gave it everything he had. Shuttering someone from their own life isn't protecting them, it's control. Like, Edward needs to relax, like, immediately. But none of that matters because the headmaster Cardrin, I think that's how you say the name. Cardrin steps in. She announces a 50th graduate, which was, you know it, Albo Rose offered. Her reasoning: there are two paths to graduating, like earning credits, which these bums couldn't even do that, or creating a new spell. And she declares that Will's actions during the process, the attack, and combining the wand and sword to protect like the capital constitutes as exactly that. She names the spell, which we already know the name, is Courage. But I don't know, I like the name West. Like, I know, like, I don't think the spell is West, but like, Courage, that sounds too generic. Like, West sounds better. And as you know it, Edward protests loudly. One of the best scenes is when the headmaster says whoever like believes in the spell should clap, and then like Shion is the first person to clap. Wait, before I continue, where the, just can you let the scene play out for a second? Sorry. These bums, like, okay, for one, Will saved your asses, your guys' lives. He saved your, like, how, let that sink in. They wouldn't even clap unless someone did it first. Like, Will saved your life. He risked his life for you. God damn, these mages are so, they're so dumb. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, they're a bunch of monkeys. Like, god damn, have some courage for once. Like, a dude with no magic actually defeated something that could even destroy that could even kill a Magia vendor, and you still couldn't like acknowledge that. God damn. God damn. I don't know. I'm upset and happy at the same time. Like, these bums of mages are just really making me upset right now. Like, aside from the ceremony, I kind of skipped out on like a bits of information, like how Aaron like is ordering for Will's official overseer to be changed from the principal Cordrain to Finn. Like, Will is under the direct. It's kind of like under the direct monitoring of the tower's highest powers. These bums of Magia vendors. Okay, like, I'm not calling the, like, I understand the logic. If one of the Magia vendors dies, the tower falls down, but like they could have done something. I don't know. Like how weak were they? Like that's the main question. How weak were they to not save like dying people? We also kind of got this interaction between Finn and goddamn, I forgot her name. Um, I don't know. There are too many characters in the show. They always show the names. Where's the name? They're not showing the name. Maybe did Finn say it? Iris. Yeah, Iris. Sorry. We kind of got this interaction between Finn and Iris, which kind of tells us like Iris knows more about Finn, and like how Finn is not really telling us the whole truth. He's kind of hiding an ulterior motive, which I kind of believe. I kind of thought so. I don't know. I just found it interesting. We I'll end this off segment with like a picture of the Dream Generation. That's what the code ring called them as they finally graduate and ascend to the tower. And god damn, Rusty, what the hell is you doing? Like, no, Will is like, I don't know, suffering inside. Like, you died. What are you doing? I don't know. I'll just end it here. But it's good to see Rusty's back. And that's all for the video today. Wait, here's the question of the day. Here's the question of the day. Finn knew Mercedes personally and has been alive for over 500 years. Do you think Will was sent forward in time, or is he like a direct descendant of Mercedes? Like, my head canon right now is Will was sent forward in time. Yeah, Will was sent forward in time, but I don't know why he was sent forward in time. Like, if like okay, it just kind of doesn't make sense how like a plan that took like I don't know how many 500 years to like create one singular spell, like it really does. It doesn't make I don't know. I'll just end it here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm Hunter, and stay with me. I'll see you in the next one.